It's Madden NFL 22 on EA Sports, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Chargers and the Eagles, and it's coming up next.
We're just a stone's throw from the Delaware River, and we've got some water to contend with ourselves. A steady rain falling at Lincoln Financial Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Philadelphia Eagles. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this Eagles team as they interplay here. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Chargers, they can't be any better as we hit the halfway mark. A perfect 7-0 on the year.
And when we looked at this team in August and we looked at the schedule, we thought they had the potential to get off to a hot start, but I don't think either of us expected 7-0.
First 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. First down gets him a yard to the 26. So, Charles, offensively, this group really playing at a high level, 7-0. We're still a long ways from discussing a potential unbeaten season, I think. But to use a golf expression, no blemishes on the card, at least to this point.
Yeah, unlike my teenage years where there were blemishes everywhere and the dermatologist was on speed dial. But I do think that they're going to have to start answering questions about this start if they keep winning games. You and I both know, we in the media will start to obsess about it and wonder, can they take it all the way to an undefeated season?
So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Allen. And that is incomplete.
An early message that this secondary is going to be tested because even though it fell incomplete, it almost felt like a warning shot to get things going.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Here's Franks. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, You've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. But I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we would be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Allen. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And Harris is not going to get there. Great work defensively to stop him short. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. And if it was sunny, maybe this is a field goal attempt. But with the rain, they're going to go for it on 4th down. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. On play action, Allen. Throw right side into the hands of Foster Moreau. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Evan Ingram, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers have taken a 1st quarter lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. 5-3, their record at the halfway point. And you have to imagine that there are folks saying, hey, if we do that again in the 2nd half, we're 10-6 and we're a playoff team.
I do think, though, that they have a couple things working against them. And #1, the schedule, that's going to toughen up a bit because they've got some division games down the stretch, and those are always difficult. #2, you know they've got to stay healthy. That's the key to getting to the playoffs and winning in the playoffs. But they've got a shot at it. This is a good football team.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Nwangu going to get it on the counter. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Here's Nwangu. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. On the toss, here's Nwangu. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. Franks now. Man open, that's Damian Ratley. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On first down, they'll run with Nwangu. The numbers for him from a week ago: 18 carries, a trip to the end zone to go along with 118 yards.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff, because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync. On second down, here's Nwangu. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys. Throw left side complete to Troutman. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. A very important third down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up first and goal. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. They'll look to run with Nwangu. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Kene Nwangu, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. The point after threw the raindrops up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too. Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield. Only a couple there. It's going to be brought down about the 28. Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest. I mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down. Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too. To the air, Allen. It's brought in by Harris. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. The whole idea of the screen pass is to fool the defense in a big way and create a big play. They weren't fooled. Not 1 second, not one bit. How about them figuring it out, diagnosing it, and spilling it for lost yardage? That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. More football. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders. That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going. Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. But Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional. I think you did. Well, I think it was you. I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. The sack there by Rasheem Green. Now Franks. Under pressure, they got him again. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up. And one thing usually leads to another, because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2.
third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find him at the wide receiver position, and that was special. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Kene Nwangu with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
On second down, this is Harris. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Now Allen. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl-type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now, their last 2 drives, both ending in touchdowns. It's gotten them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact...
Can't get away, and he's taken down. Quinnen Williams coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. Setting up play action. Franks. Got an open man. It's Ratley. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. The Franks looking to throw. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Franks. That's taken in by Callaway. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That one good for 37 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now Green, well, staying on the ground. Let's hope he's all right. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. They're turned away on 4th and goal, and the Chargers hold tight down near the goal line. A breakdown by the O-line at the worst possible time. 4th and goal, and it leads to a sack.
And I can just see it now. On the sidelines, they're telling the quarterback, you've got to get rid of it somehow, some way. At least get it in the end zone and give us a chance. If we throw an interception, so what? A sack? We didn't even have a chance.
Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. They hand this off to Harris. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Philadelphia's offense ready to go again.
And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do.
6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave them with a 3rd down. It's Franks now from the shotgun.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down.
That's complete to Troutman, right side.
That catch good for only a couple.
They go play action with Franks.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 17-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the 1st half.
Franks.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
Harold Landry, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
And he is going to get stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense holds here on the final play of the half. So we've come to halftime. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
Both these teams getting a chance to dry out. Maybe change their cleats if need be. But halftime's just about over. Time to get back to it. And for the call of the 2nd half, here's Brandon Gaudin.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Takes it at the 7th. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here are the Eagles to take over. Last week, good result. They were able to beat the Detroit Lions, and now they are on the good side of the scoreboard right now as well. Franks now to throw on first down. He's going to fire deep for Radley. He's got a man complete. And finally out of bounds, just a few yards short of the goal line at the 3. We saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there. Ingram. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Mark Ingram, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by... That's up and good. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Now a first down carry for Harris. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Allen. He gets this one to Boyd. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. On the give, this is Harris. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And problem spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20.
First down throw. Here's Franks. This one complete to Scott Miller. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Handoff here to Nwangu. And some room to work. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 64 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. Back to Nwangu again on first down.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Back to throw. Franks being chased out left. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw. Franks eluding the pressure right. Going right side here, and that's complete.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
On the give is Nwangu.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
They'll go right back to Nwangu.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That'll back them up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Rolling to his left.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And this one's going to go out of bounds. So no recovery, but on fourth down, it's change of possession anyway. The Charger drive about to get going. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
On second down, it's Harris. And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as he gets this up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw. Slant pass to Boyd. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Allen now on first down. And that's caught one more time by Boyd. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A run with Harris out of his shotgun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Here's Allen. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. They'll run on first down. Harris. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, this is the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
This is Harris. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. To throw, it's Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Throwing now is Allen. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Evan Ingram, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Chargers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Elliott good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe, Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Second and 4 at the 30-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Franks.
steps away to his left. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go. 42's the mark.
Franks now. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They'll roll him out right. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And at the end of it, he's stripped. Ball comes loose. And this will get out of bounds at the 2-yard line. 2nd time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much?
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Kene Nwangu taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
39 yards there, a big one. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Allen. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Allen. Flushed out right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And finding Emmanuel Sanders here. And he is going to have the Chargers' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Tap forward by Allen on the jet sweep. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. On 2nd down now, it's Harris. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. Harris. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try and run with Harris. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Najee Harris with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Chargers have made this a 1-score game. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
A look look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Third down just got a lot tougher. That will officially go as a loss of 7.
Now Franks. He's going to fire deep for Radley. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, the defense got its job done, forcing the punt. Now the formula pretty simple. They need to find the end zone here. A field goal doesn't help them much.
And a pass complete here to Sanders.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They've got to go thank the guys on D.
He completes it to Boyd. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And meanwhile, Allen's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown.
Now the Chargers hustling, trying to get up and get set. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Boyd. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles 30. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Allen. He's going to let it go again. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. Yeah, this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Eagles defense able to hold. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here.
He's going to fire deep for Radley.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
After what they've faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, that has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
On 2nd down, Franks again. He's going to fire deep for Radley.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
The Franks looking to throw.
Got an open man. It's Radley. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
And they go play action with Franks. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. One final shot. They'll look to throw. This to possibly force OT. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here.